Hello there and welcome to another re-review by Mega Train Lover. These just keep coming on, don't they? Anyway, today we are re-reviewing the Hornby Class 153 in Arriva Northern livery, which is quite an old and outdated livery, primarily because Arriva Northern no longer exists anymore. It was taken over by Northern Rail, which I'm not too sure who it's operated by, as in I'm not too sure like who the main operator is. For example, for Southern Railway, the main operator is obviously Go Via. For South West Trains, it's Stagecoach, etc. Those kinds of things. But if you do know what the main operator of Northern Rail is, then please leave your comments below. But this is Arriva Northern. Excuse me. It doesn't say Arriva Northern, but it is Arriva Northern. Anyway, that's a brief history about the Class 153. These were built between 1991 and 1993, or well, early 90s, but they were not actually built from scratch. They were converted from Class 155s. So Class 155s are two units coupled back to back, as with most sprinters. What they did was that they split them in half, added one cab at one end and left the other cab there, and the cab which was added on was at this end, and this end is the original Class 155 cab. There are a few Class 155s remaining. Not all have been converted, and they mainly operate in the north. But most of them were converted to 153s. Whereas the 155s were built in the 1980s, at pretty much the same time as the Class 150s, which are ever so popular. It's built at the same time as the Class 156s, etc. But these came in the 1990s, and they were built. These were built by British Leyland. I think, yeah, British. These were built. These were converted by British Leyland. Anyway, enough about history. Let's get on to the detail. And what a lot of detail there is. Wow. This is one gorgeous model. I mean, the detail is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. You get rivets all the way along the body. As you can see, tons of rivets, if the camera can pick that up. Yeah, you can see all the rivets along the body, which is really good. You get a small vent there. The windows are lovely. And you even gets the light, the orange light, which when it's illuminated, that means one of the doors is open. When it's died out, when it's not illuminated, it means both doors have closed. And that's a way of the guard, and that's the way. That's a way of letting the guard know that all the doors have shut, because it is obviously very dangerous to run a train with an open door. But in fact, the train won't even start with an open door, so but it's still there to make sure that no doors are open during the journey. But the detail is, as I say, it's very nice. The roof is very nice. You get the small exhaust pipe there, and the engine is just underneath, as you can see. And the detail on the engine is wow, it's amazing. You get a compressor there. I think that's a compressor, but you get all this detail, which from underneath looks quite basic, but when you turn it to the side, because this is the view which most people will be looking at, it is very nice. And this other side is just as nice. You get quite a few compressors there. The bogies are very nice. This one picks up power, whereas this has the motor. as you can see. You even get the small suspension things, which are plastic. In real life they're rubber, but they're plastic, but they do look very nice. And the livery is very nice, with the star on the doors and this gold stripe running along the roof. And inside you can see seats, which is very nice. You don't get that with very many Hornby units. Well, you do, but it's quite difficult to achieve that. So yeah, top marks for Hornby. This is the this is one end. This is the end which was added on during conversions. The lights do work. You get white lights when the train's coming towards you, and red lights when the train's going away from you, and even window wipers, which are very nice. The coupling is very nice. I think that's a Schafferberg coupler. And you see the little socket to put a slimline coupling in, or a coupling of your choice. And the snow plows are very nice. Even little sort of like information box saying things like how many tons the train weighs, or you know, that sort of thing. The destination is Scunthorpe. And there's also the high voltage sign to warn crew members, and the number is 153359. The other end is the original end of the 155, where the lights are lower. As you can see, they're lower down, whereas here they're higher up. So this is the this end is the end which was added on, and this is the original end. And again, 153359, and in this direction the train's going to Sheffield, and the coupling's very nice as well. So all in all, this model is just really nice. For a single unit, it is lovely. Yeah, there's nothing else to say really. I mean, there's loads of detail. There's little signs everywhere, little buttons, rivets. Wow, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. No words. Oh wow, it's a very nice model. Well, if there's nothing else to say, then I'm guessing we should put it on the track and see how she runs. So here's the Hornby Arriva Northern Class 153 on the track, and if I just show you her lights, you can see the three white lights. And if I just change direction, see the two red lights. That is just amazing. And now let's give her some juice and off she goes. Wow. Just look at that. Look how smoothly she runs. Wow. I mean, all I could hear is the clickety clap as she goes on the track. I can hear a little bit of the motor, but not a lot. It is quite a silent motor. Wow. She's handling it really well. She's the perfect DMU for any modern day layout. I mean, well, if you're a model train enthusiast, or you have a modern day layout, get her. You'll not be disappointed at all. Wow. Let's just see a few line side shots. So yeah, as I say, I recommend her for any layout. She's just amazing. I recommend her to anyone. In conclusion, I think only 3 words sum this video up. Buy her now. I mean, whatever choice your livery is, just get her. You will not be disappointed. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next review.